Is it true that you can master any skill with 10,000 hours of practice? This idea was popularized in Malcolm Gladwell's book, Outliers, The Story of Success. I've got news. Unfortunately, the 10,000 hour rule is not true. It's not true because it's not only the quantity of practice that matters, but also the quality of practice. Malcolm Gladwell is a great writer, but probably he misinterpreted the research done by Anders Ericsson, a Swedish psychologist who studies peak performance. Anders Ericsson talked about deliberate practice, which is essentially the most effective way to develop a skill. So what are the three most important components? Number one, deconstruct the big skill into smaller components. So for example, if you want to develop your public speaking skills, try to break it down into voice, articulation, body language, movement. So try to deconstruct it into like Lego blocks and practice those smaller units. If you want to practice the whole thing, you're not gonna do it well or well enough. Number two, push your boundaries. You have to set goals which are just a little bit outside your comfort zone. So for example, if you go to the gym and if you exercise with the same weights for 6 months, you might feel great, you might feel, oh, it's easy for me, but you're not going to develop. And number three, get regular feedback. You can practice a skill or the Lego block, the small component of a skill, for 5,000 hours, but if you practice the wrong move, then you're not gonna be good at this. So get regular and frequent feedback, preferably from an expert. Okay? They can correct your moves, they can tell you what you're doing right, what you're doing wrong, and they will increase your chances of developing your skill really, really fast.